Hello, it's been a while. I had some technical issues, but now I'm back and things are different around here. Have you noticed something? I did get rid of the green dots, so that took me about 3 weeks. The Rosa Picosa familia hit 100,000 members today. You're all a part of La Familia Picosa, and I hope you like it here. You just have to be okay with a mess and generic Latin background music. Hello, copyright. And listen, don't think that because I now have 100,000 subscribers that things are gonna change around here. I still don't have an intro. I don't have a cute little icon. I don't even have a logo, okay? My camera is literally sitting on a cardboard box. All right, this is what we got. This is what we're working with. What the heck has been going on over here? Because it definitely has not been normal. Some of it's been boring, a lot of it's been very exciting. And what I mean by exciting is that I've actually been keeping up with my daily morning routine of emptying out the dishwasher. I told you, this is one of my basics and our house does not function if this task does not get done. So I'm probably gonna harp on this a lot. And I mean, really, can you think of any other chore that builds up as fast as the dishes do? When weeks get crazy like this, these are my essentials. These make up the base of my cleaning pyramid. If you're wondering what the cleaning pyramid is, it's just the way I structure what needs to be done in my house. So my daily essentials, like my daily routines, I have like my bare minimum. Those things I'm gonna be doing every day. Even if I'm running on survival mode, I typically can at least muster up the energy to clear out my sink at the end of the day. I'm talking about that and like one load of laundry. That's my basic essentials. At this point in my domestic career, doing the dishes has become a little bit of a habit for me, which is great because you would not believe how moldy my sink would get before. Oh, but usually I'm not scrubbing any dishes on Saturday. So if I can stay on top of those things, my house is gonna run. It's not going to look perfect, but it will be functioning and we're not all gonna lose our minds collectively. Now, laundry, on the other hand, this might just be my kryptonite. Now, I'm really good at tossing a load in the washer and even getting it into the dryer, but folding it and putting away, that's where I struggle. So I did get happy when I saw that all I had to fold today was just a bunch of blankets and towels. That's easy stuff. And as for the no fold method, I just don't have the capacity to throw all these clothes into the drawers. I would really need some additional storage like the cubbies to make that system work. But if it works in your house, I love that for you. If it's any consolation, I don't iron a single thing. I've got to learn what things I really need done in this house and what things I can let go a little bit. And the thing is, I don't have a problem letting go, which is the problem. And when I first started this cleaning journey on the internet, I could say that my goal was to have every single place in my house clean at the same time. That's not my goal anymore. My goal is definitely to make my house function, although there are certain areas that I need them to look visibly clean for them to give me peace, like my room. There's definitely no peace happening in this room right now. It's kind of been like this for a while, but I do manage to make my bed every morning. I don't know what kind of sense that makes. And if you have little ones running around, you know, when they like to destroy your laundry piles, when do you fold your laundry? Because I definitely have to fold at night. But I really needed to get this done in the morning, so I had no other options. And when Elena La Rubia comes back for the 3rd time, it's my sign to put up the baby gate. I know, it's cruel, but it's the only way I can keep her out of my space. And the funny thing is, somebody the other day commented, "Oh, Rosa Picosa, you stopped doing zone cleaning." So I stopped doing it too, and now my house is a mess. We can't have that. Next week, stay tuned, we are hopping right back onto zone cleaning. If you've never done it and you're interested about it, we're gonna walk through it together because it's the start of a new month. April showers bring May zone cleaning. I do have some checklists for you. It's the daily, weekly, and monthly Picosa method checklists. And I just call it the Picosa method because it's just how I break it down visually. I'm not trying to make money off of it. I'm not an expert and I want these resources to be completely free to use. I refer to it like on my phone. You can print it out. You can edit the checklist, which I highly recommend that you do. Edit the checklist to your house, pick your own sections or zones or whatever you want to call them, and we can still walk through it together. You do need an account on Canva, but it should be completely free. You should not be paying anything to edit the checklists. So ideally, I'm getting some of my morning opening duties done before I do my hair and makeup. On a really good day, I could do my opening duties, my hair and makeup, and get dressed before my kids are even awake. But I've kind of been off on my morning routine too. And that's okay because we have had some great days and the weather has been great. Everybody's been playing outside. It just means I'm operating on a little bit more of a time crunch, which can be kind of stressful. Yeah, having my kind of daily basics, like the essentials I need to survive, really helped me to figure out where I need to allocate my very precious energy the most. Definitely going to be focusing on the tasks in my house and probably in your home that build up the quickest. And it's gotta be the dishes and the laundry. But no matter what time I wake up in the morning, there's a really good possibility that I'm going to be solidly struggling by the time closing shift comes around. Not to mention, these Dutch ovens are really heavy and a beast to wash.
Alright, good job, everyone.
Thankfully, I am never short of a few cheerleaders around here. Mr. Picosa is actually the one who completes the most of our kitchen shutdowns, although he does throw in a cry or two about his back hurting him, something about breaking it after falling out of a helicopter. I'm kidding, he's totally fine, but he did actually jump out of a helicopter. We are finally utilizing our dining room and having some good old-fashioned family dinners, which I think is really important. Before this, we sat at the island in our kitchen, which David is struggling to clean up. Also, I told you I would never buy a Stanley cup, and I stand by that. This is the Simple Modern cup. This cup is amazing. See, it has my name, Rosa. I have another one that says Picosa because I couldn't fit it all in one, but you know, you need two cups because one's gonna be dirty all the time. I had my first brand trip. I was so scared, terrified to meet all these people that I have supported and have supported me for so long. I thought, what if they think I'm a character? What if they don't like me in person and think I'm different from my videos? And just the whole vibe of we have to go to P&G headquarters, I had to be professional. Like, I don't know what to expect. I've never once in my life felt sick on an airplane, but I felt sick flying, and it was only an hour-long flight. I think I was just so nervous, and by the time I checked into the hotel room, it was so cute. It was really nice, downtown Cincinnati. I was literally shaking at my door because I had to go downstairs and meet everyone for dinner because we were taking a bus. It's been a crazy day. I'm in Cincinnati with some of my most admired Clean Talk besties. We had dinner. I'm like still floating. It was just such a supportive environment. We were all just gushing over each other. Everyone looks so much more beautiful in person, which I think is wild. We have a fun day with Swiffer tomorrow. So I can let you know that much at least. I can't let you know what exciting new product we'll be seeing, but we're gonna go through the labs and I get a lab coat. We have an early morning tomorrow. They're gonna pick us up at 7:15. And I'm gonna get ready and show you my outfit. I'm gonna have to give myself another pep talk. Sometimes you just gotta fake it till you make it. All right, good night. Good morning. I slept okay. It's 5:30. Gotta be downstairs by 7:15. I gave myself a lot of time and I only have to get myself ready. So that's great. Let's go start it. I know I'm not the only one with serious puffy face in the morning, so y'all leave me alone. Also, I do not sleep well in hotel beds. I still got this pimple on my nose. I mean, my lip. That's not fair. Bible in a Year podcast. You guys, I made it to Exodus.
We encounter God's voice and live life through the lens of Scripture.
No more patriarchs. I'm officially in the story of Moses.
Bible in a Year.
And I was so sad that I was only going to be there for 24 hours because I had to get back home to my kids. David had a business trip the next day, so I had like 0 hours to spare. I like traveling by myself. It feels like an adventure, and I didn't have to think about my kids for 24. Well, I was thinking about them. That's a lie. But I couldn't do anything. It was easy to get out of this house for 24 hours, as much as I love this job. Had it been like 3 to 5 days, that would have taken a lot more mental energy and preparation, and I would have been really nervous. But 24 hours, Vuela came up to watch the kids, like, no worries at all. I really like the balance that I have in terms of like the internet, creating videos, and then my job as a stay-at-home mom. I do consider this a hobby. So don't let me use that as an excuse not to post long-form videos. And here's my outfit. It's pretty simple. This dress I found the day before at J. Crew. Don't get me started. It was a whole debacle. Feeling good? Got tripod, power bank, bag. I don't even know what to expect today, but I'm supposed to just go in there and do my rosa picosa thing. Stop do this. This has to stop doing that. Ready. And I prayed in my hotel room before I went downstairs. I'm like, Lord, help me be a comfort to someone else because I need a comfort.
Speaking of comforts, these vans that they drove us around in were super fancy and it made me feel like I was on the Bad Girls Club. Except there was no alcohol, definitely no drama, just cleaning, lots of smiles, and plenty of new friends. But me and my Zimmy, we go way back, and she played a huge role in my decision to start YouTube.
I have looked up to her for so long, and I just gotta tell you, she was one of the first like really big creators that offered me support and advice when I didn't even necessarily ask for it. She was just so open in her experience and telling me, hey, you can do YouTube, like you should, and just being such a source of positive reinforcement and encouragement. And she's so beautiful, my goodness. It was great to be able to hug her in person. Well, it's like meeting your role model that's also your friend and meeting them in person. So I don't know what I was so nervous about.
Actually, a lot of the day felt like I was back in college, which isn't a bad thing. We got some fun tours of P&G headquarters. Did you know they used to put pig fat in soap and candles? And look at this really old washing machine. Man, I'm glad we've come a long way. I think our whole group probably looks so strange to everyone else in the building because we were walking around like a group of very engaged tourists. The cameras and the tripods were on full display. We were constantly posing for group pics, and honestly, that's what we were there to do. So everyone is pretty comfortable.
Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Sam.
Thankfully, Sam and Carla didn't let me miss out on any of the shenanigans, and I did get a purple lab coat. And once I got a sneak peek of the fancy new Swiffer device coming out, it was time to go home.
Back home, unpacking. It was a fun day of excitement. I needed like 2 days to recover because it was a lot of travel in a short period of time. I did miss my bed a lot, and now I have lots of laundry to do. And now it's back to real life where there is still a big mess in my kitchen. Oh, excuse me. Everywhere I look, there's a little mess in this house.
But that tells me that Buela and the kids played real hard while I was gone. Even the cat. But I have to admit, looking at all this clutter has really inspired me to get back on my zone cleaning schedule. For me, it's not a fast overnight process, but it's worth it. Next week, stick around. We are jumping back into zone cleaning. So get those checklists ready, make it your own, and it's something you can edit as we go along, okay? Nothing is written in stone. It's comforting to know, even though there's a lot of things to do, I know what my step one is. For next week, my step one will be working on my weekly refresh, and then I'm gonna jump into my first zone of the month. I like to make it my room because that's my place of zen and peace. You can make your first zone whatever you want it to be. There's no rules, but that's where I'm gonna start. So if you wanna start just prepping yourself, heck yeah, we can do that. And if you've made it this far, then thank you so much for watching. Oh, I do have a request. If you are a creator of any type here on YouTube and you post videos about your life or whatever it is, let me know how long you've been doing that and what your channel is about in the comments so I can come and support you. I am here to follow and subscribe to other people because it's so much more fun when you have a community of people, so let me know. So make sure you just have some water, some snacks, and a good playlist. It didn't get dirty overnight. It doesn't have to get clean overnight. We're taking it one step at a time. And I am so excited to walk through this journey with you. Thank you so much for everything, for 100K, for all your kind comments. You have no idea how much this means to me. And because of you, my brothers now think I'm legit. I'm a real YouTuber now. So thank you for giving me that gift. I do not deserve it. Have a great week, and I will see you next time.